Hey! Stop it! Stop! I swear to God, you guys, stop! Alright, get out. Both of you, come on. I can't have you freaking out while I'm streaming. Get out. What up, people? Alright, I'm here. We're gonna get ready to get this Twitch bot all finished up and deployed. Gonna make sure the monsters work, maybe add some new ones. But I think the big priorities for today are I want to add a help and commands chat, a fucking command, I guess. That's gonna just list out all the commands. The other thing, because I didn't realize until yesterday that mobile people don't get the info section below that has all the commands. So we got to fix that. Then we're also going to add, let's see, what else? Oh, I want to add something that tells you how long the lights have been on, so that you can know when they were like last turned off and whatnot. But I think because of like time zones and shit, I'm just going to do a length of time. So it'll say like the lights have been on for 12 hours, or the lights have been off for 20 minutes, or something like that. So, alright, let's get to it. So, let me start this thing, and it should start in in our chat here. So, node, tech control block. And let me know if the sound levels are fucked up or anything like that, if I need to make anything louder or quieter or whatever, let me know. Alright, so now every minute that I also added now every minute, regardless if someone votes or not, it should tell us in chat that it's open for votes. Turn on turn. Alright, nothing spawned. I'm just kind of trying to get a feel for like how often spawns happen, because we know the timing works and all that stuff. Actually, what I'm going to do is right now, I'm gonna cut the command to attack. Wild Goblin appeared! Fire Master has slain the Goblin. The other thing I want to add is I want to add rewards for the person who slays the monster, whatever it is. I'm thinking like cool stuff to do would be like, so if you're the person who slays the monster, you'll be able to like, maybe you can like copy and paste another person in chat's name in, and they won't be able to vote for 10 minutes or something. Maybe I'm thinking like some shit like that. All right, so we got that one in there. I have to be careful with these headphones. I have like a really short cord. Yesterday, actually, my other headphones, I was talking to my coworker and had them on the ground. Ooh, what have we here? I received turn off vote and any other just on class. Token U in JSON at position 0. Undefined and 1. What is a console log? Something's fucked up. Type on. So the type was undefined? Why the fuck did it even try to call that though? Because we're gonna try and make that happen again. Because it shouldn't be calling that unless a monster dies, which we didn't spawn one. So I don't know why it would be doing that. Alright, so slay the goblin. I wonder if it's just like... I'm really wondering if it's just like it's still trying to call it regardless. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, the dogs are freaking out because there's people painting my apartment building. And, I mean, I'll give them, they're kind of obnoxious. Like, we're on the first floor, and they're like just, it sounds like they're having a fiesta outside my window. And they are like yelling to each other and chilling. And, yeah, the dogs are freaking out, and it's kind of freaking annoying. Unexpected token, U, at JSON in position 0. So, why is it trying to call that at all, though? It shouldn't be... Like, nothing died. So it shouldn't be trying to punish us, or like call the callback. I mean, I'm here. Alright, so I'm just trying to figure out why it's calling this. It seems like it's still trying to call the punish, or like regardless of if you fail or not, which is not good. We don't want that. So let's see, turning on fan. And let me know if the audio is fucked up or the sound levels are wrong or anything like that. I have chat open so I can see you guys. Ah, god damn it. I like fucked up. Alright, so we're gonna restart. Really need to turn this timing down. I guess I could just keep restarting it, but it's freaking annoying. But I have to wait for like the loop. Alright, come on. Come on now. Here we go, there we go. Alright. No goblin. Alright, I'm gonna just restart it because we wanna keep going. Bam. So we're just gonna keep restarting until we get a goblin. So it's a Twitch bot. If you look in my info below, I have a 24-hour live stream of my grow tent with some peppers in it, and you can control the lights and the fans and the humidity with the chat bot. So right now I'm adding like randomly spawned monsters. It's not gonna work in here. I have the code commented out. You have to go to like the actual. I mean, it'll tell you it's gonna work, but it's not actually gonna do anything. You have to go to the other channel if you want to see it like actually doing anything. Oh shit, sorry, I just realized I'm looking at the wrong chat. Alright, let's see if we can get a goblin to spawn. God damn it. Alright, I'm just going to change the code to like give it 100% spawn rate because this is really annoying. It's supposed to be like 1 in 3. But I've just tried like 6. I'm just going to say is greater than 0. And now it should be true every time. Alright, so let me restart this. God damn it, I didn't mean to do a Manticore. Alright, but now for some reason, if I wait, this seems to still be calling it. So, Manticore doesn't seem to be having this problem. Seems like it's just the goblin, but I'm going to kind of wait it out for a second to see. But it seems like it's just the goblin that's having this issue. Why is it though? I like how it's... I feel like something's fucked up with the math.random here. Because I'm like telling it... I'm telling it to like it's still supposed to be a 1 in 12 of the Manticore showing up, and then it's supposed to be guaranteed that the Goblin shows up, but Manticore just showed up twice in a row. I feel like that's like super unlikely that happened without there being a problem with the code. Let's check. Nope. All right, it did it too. So what the fuck? It's not. So it's not what I just told the console. Oh, you know why though? Because I'm doing Goblin. All right, so yeah, I put it in Goblin. Yeah. All right, so now a Goblin should come every time, no matter what. Kill the Goblin. So I can figure out. Should crash. So it hasn't crashed yet. Alright, there we go. Huh, but it's not calling it from the Goblin. It's something else that's calling it. Alright. Twitch chatbot 214. Why is it calling get settings again? Huh, so it's get settings. Is this thing crashing? So why is it calling get settings? Like, it should only be doing that once ever. Yeah, it shouldn't be continuing to call get settings. So we're going to see what's happening here. So now, let's see, it's gonna call get settings again and crash. But it shouldn't. It should be given the settings just fine. Oh, hold on. My IP changed. I changed that? I don't think I changed it in this one. Shit, hold on. I have to pull this off stream for a second because this has my auth token in it. Nope, I didn't. Alright, so that's the problem. How is that taking so goddamn long? Alright. Coming back. Sorry. It's just, so that default.json file has my OAuth token for my stream in it. So, hey, what's up, JJ Didita? Hey, my bad, dude, by the way. I was answering some of your questions in the other chat, and then I realized I was like, shit, that's the wrong chat. they can't hear me. But if any of those, if you want to throw any questions in here, I'm reading it, so I'll answer them. I answered like a couple of the questions. I was like, oh damn it, they can't hear me because they're in the other channel. I'm still getting used to the like 24-hour live stream separate channel thing. And let me know, by the way, if like the audio levels are good, like if you can hear me. I tried putting a filter on in OBS for the first time, so let me know if it sounds like shit, and I'll take it off. And let me know like if the music's too loud or too quiet or anything like that. Alright, so now this shit should stop dying on us. I don't know how that was taking so long to crash. It must have been... I mean, it's just like any other stream. It just has. I just have a dedicated, like a dedicated server sitting there with OBS on it, and like all the hardware and stuff on it. But I mean, other than that, it's just like any other. It's just like any other stream, except I just never hit the stop stream button. But it has been going down quite a bit lately because my power keeps fucking up. I don't know what's up with this building. I'm starting to think it's my room or like our apartment because I tried to move my shit all around yesterday and like rearrange. And I tried to move my desk like over to the right of where I am now, but the power outlet there, when I plug one thing in, it works fine. Like just a charger or like I have my security camera hooked up to it and it's fine. But when I put the power strip in, I literally thought my power strip was fucked up because like the light was super dim and I'd plug one thing in and it would light up and it would work, but then you plug anything else in, it would die. Then it like stopped working at all. So then I tried putting the power strip into another outlet and it works perfectly fine. Like it's running all my shit right now. No problem. So something's definitely fucked up with my outlets. And lately, like when I first moved in, it was like once a month my power would go down and then come back. But it just blips like super quick. It's literally just down and back on. Like the only reason I notice it is because my shit all turns off. And then I wake up and the stream's down, and I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I gotta hit up maintenance and see what's good because it's definitely not me. Because I kept thinking maybe it's my like grow setup, but I mean I just shut down. It's been happening more than ever, and I just shut down my other room, which runs like fucking 600, maybe even 700, I think, watts worth of LEDs, and I'm probably drawing like 5 amps out of that room. And this tent is probably, if you turn everything on, I want to say like maybe 1.5 amps max. Like all the shit in there is super power efficient, so it's like they're not like super powerful LED lights; they're T5s. So it's definitely not me. It's just our building is fucked. So yeah. Xavier, are you in here too? Can you hear me? Or are you just in the other channel? Alright, so now this thing shouldn't have crashed yet. So we're gonna spawn a goblin. What's up, dude? Yeah, I have the AC down a little bit lower than normal right now, so that's probably why. Let me know too if the humidity like fucks up. All right, it looks like it's all right. How did it get that high? I don't know if like the system fucked up real quick and it like held it on or something. Because if the server restarts, which I still am trying to figure out that SQL error, but like that only usually happens like maybe once every 40 hours, and then it'll go down for like a minute while it restarts itself. And what'll happen sometimes is if the humidifier was on when it does that restart, while it's restarting, it keeps the humidifier on, and the humidity can get kind of high. So let me know. Just keep an eye on it, and let me know if I got it open too. I'm keeping an eye on it. But let me know if it like starts fucking up. Yeah, 'cause I saw it up at like 88, and I was like, what the fuck? Alright, let's see. Well, goblin appeared. I keep doing that. I keep thinking I have my attack in my clipboard, and it doesn't. So I'm just trying to make sure it's not crashing anymore. That was like a weird one. It just ended up being a super delayed... it ended up being a super delayed like error. Oh, so the other thing I'm thinking right now, and let me know how you guys feel about this. I think I'm going to make it where no votes will be accepted while there's a monster. And my problem is, when it says like a goblin spawned, I don't want like people, like if this gets popular and people are sitting there voting and chatting, it's just going to get like swept away and no one's even going to notice that a monster got spawned, and you're going to constantly be getting punished and being like, what the fuck, we didn't even see the message. So I'm thinking as soon as a monster spawns, it's gonna stop taking votes. So all you see is that message until you guys kill it, and then it'll start taking votes again. And you think that's cool? All right, cool. I'm gonna make that swap right now. A1 steak sauce, son. Throw that shit on my steak, son. All right, let's make that change because I think that's gonna be good. I was just thinking about it and I'm like, I think that's gonna like that, and that's like a weird one where it's just like that would bug me if I were using it. I'd be like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you got to make that more obvious that you got to keep reminding me that there's something out there so that we definitely see it. All right, so let's see here. I have if under attack or not equal to if message votes and user votes not. All right, so I'm gonna say if not under attack. Oops. And I should actually just move this into its own method. So I'm gonna say like, actually I'll do that later. Whatever. All right, so we're gonna say and not under attack. So now. If you guys actually want to help me out when we test this, as soon as it spawns, if we keep trying to vote, it should just like ignore our votes and just tell us that there's that goblin there. So I'm gonna turn on fan. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so now if I keep doing this, it should show them, but then like it doesn't do anything. And then if we kill it, it'll take our vote. Oh, actually, I guess I kind of want to do, So it does accept that person's vote. I guess I should keep it that way. It just locks all votes after that. Alright, cool, so it's not crashing anymore, that's working. Now, I do need to fix this. Do like 2. This, I swear to God, though, this RNG is like, it might be that like, so technically, like, so random numbers in computers are weird, because technically, like, there is no such thing as a random number. If the plant dies, we start over, no big deal. I have tons of seeds. I'm actually about to move those ones out to my buddy's bar. I have like a big garden at my buddy's bar. He has like an arcade bar. And I have like a shitload of planters we built and a bunch of peppers over there and like basil and all this other shit. So I think I'm going to actually move those ones there and we're going to start from seed and we'll grow something from seed. I'm kind of debating though, like, I don't know if people care about it being peppers or not, because I'm kind of thinking of doing like, well, like we were talking about, Xavier, like lettuce or something that grows fast would probably be a lot more interesting. Because lettuce is literally from seed, like a 3 or 4 week turnaround. In a month, that shit's ready to chop and eat. Or like kale. Kale is super fast and grows big. So it's cool. And then I can start doing time lapses and stuff, because I also have a whole suite of time lapse software I wrote that's also open source. It's on my same GitHub. I believe that one's under the H.O. Bloom organization. But it's all under me. Like, I manage it all. So if you go to my GitHub, it's all there. But I wrote like a server and a client with a little UI where you can start time lapses and say like, I want to run this. You just plug a webcam into a Raspberry Pi and then install the software, and it says like, it has a little web UI, and you just go onto it and say like, I want to do a time lapse that lasts for the next week. I want to do a time lapse and I want you to take a picture every minute. And then it adds it to the list. There's a little preview button, and you can hit the button, and it'll show you a preview. It'll build a preview time lapse of all the images it currently has, and then like the next day you can go hit it again, and it'll rebuild you a new image with all the. So it'll have like all the previous ones that it showed you on your last preview, plus all the new shit. It'll recompile it and show it to you. It's pretty cool. Like, it's very simple right now, but it works super well. And it's pretty sweet. Like, I've done some cool shit with it. Actually, it's kind of, I can't really show the last one I did on here because it's might be incriminating. But maybe I'll find some way to, I don't know. Maybe I'll find some way to post and get it on here. But I want to start doing time lapses of the peppers. So I think that'd be pretty cool. My seat keeps going down. But yeah, unfortunately. But the nice thing is, before I killed everything, I did get a time lapse. I did get like a week's worth of time lapse of my veg tent, so that was pretty cool. And it had some pretty rare genetics in it, which is pretty badass. That was like handed down to me by the person who bred it, so that was pretty cool. All right, so this shit's working. I do want to kind of start it again. Oh yeah, so where I was going though, in computers, there's no such thing technically as a random number. When you generate a random number in code, it's just using seed data, and generally it's using time as a part of the seed. So what can happen is if you very quickly, like if I just say like console.log math.rand and you do it twice and it runs it fast enough, you'll get the same exact output. So it's not technically random. It's just using things that are pseudo-random to make a random number. And now there are smarter ways of doing it now. Like what people will do now is they'll grab like a piece of memory, for instance, and they'll use that as the seed because it's a lot more random. As like the bits in memory are gonna change a lot faster than time. So yeah, or you can do like milliseconds and things like that. But the problem is like a math.rand happens so fast, so you can get two of them off in a millisecond, and it's gonna give you the same output. So technically, there's not really like randomness is not really real. So that might be kind of the issue here, is that it's happening so fast that that like it's seeding at the same number. But we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. It's just like the manticore spawned twice in a row before, and it's like it should be a 1 in 12. Like that should be pretty rare. And I think I'm gonna make it like a 1 in 20, and we'll make the goblin like a 1 in 5. All right, so let's see. Hell yeah, man! Good luck. Enjoy. It sounds like some fun shit. I like cutting wood. Alright, so I'm going to restart this thing. Let's see what these spawn rates look like. Alright, so nothing spawned. Nah, it's not done though. It doesn't work very well. I was planning to put like some machine learning behind it, and I wanted to like use Google to scrape as many URLs as I could for the deep web, and then the idea was to go through, find all the live ones, and then run them through like some deep analysis program and try and get some machine learning on them and see if there was some kind of trend you could see to make a certain hash, like that if a certain sequence of numbers or letters in a hash made it more likely that it was going to be a valid URL, and try to do like some smart guessing. Because the whole idea of the deep web is like you're not supposed to be able to guess the URLs, so I kind of just wanted to see how true it was, but then like kind of life happened, got super busy, and I never finished it. But that was the idea. But all that shit's open source, so like if there were anything dangerous, it wouldn't last long. People would find it. That's kind of the nice thing about open source. Like you have the source code, so it's like if there's anything malicious in there, you'll see it. And that's like a tiny little Python script. So feel free to like look through the source. It's got nothing in there. It's just hitting deep web. But you do have to run Tor on your machine. But I mean, I don't think that's necessarily dangerous as long as you keep it up to date and know what you're doing. Nothing a little Googling can't fix. Alright, new round has begun. Goblin, there we go. Alright, so that's not super rare. Next round, we're going to keep doing it, and we're going to see how often this shit appears. So nothing. I guess I can always launch it like this, and then we can adjust the spawn rates from there as we go. Alright, new round's begun. So let's say like turn on. And you guys can feel free to fuck with the chat commands too. They're not actually affecting. I have like return statements on the tops of the methods, so it's not actually affecting the grow temp behind me. Only the chat in the other channel, in that channel, is actually affecting it. This is the same code, and like if I uncommented those lines, it would hit it and actually fuck with it. But because I have it commented out, it's just or I just put a return at the top of the methods that actually like fuck with the grow tent, so it just hits them in returns and it's not actually doing anything. So you can feel free to like join in and fuck with the monsters and issue chat commands and stuff. It won't actually fuck with the tent, so like throw whatever commands you want in. I'm just trying to get a feel for like how often these monsters spawn, because I don't want it to be where like 10 people are in chat, and it's just like everybody votes, and it's like guaranteed every round one's going to spawn, you know? I think what I need to do is say, like, that second number, I need to, like, say how many people are voting or voted in, like, the previous round or something. And then I can, like, do, like, half that. Multiply by, like, half that or something. So then, like, your 1 in 4, if you had 4 people in, would become a 1 in 8. Because then if you have 4 people voting each time, like, actually, maybe even I should double it. Because, like, I feel like if there's 4 people in chat, or, like, each round 4 people are voting, I feel like around, like, a 1 in 16 chance on each one of those votes. It's probably pretty good. So, like, 1 in every 4 rounds or so, you should see, if all 4 people vote every round, like, roughly 1 in every 4 rounds, you should see a goblin appear, which is just, like, the super easy, like, lowest mob. And then the manticores and things like that would become increasingly rare with more people. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna add that in right now, really quick. Is anybody in chat? Can anybody help me test this? Because I kind of need some people to issue commands and help me test this stuff. So is anybody in chat and that's watching this and able to help? Because it'd be kind of cool if you guys want to jump in and help. We can. I'm just kind of trying to get a feel. I'm just trying to get a feel for how these spawn rates go up if we have more people in chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say their last round voters equals 0. Actually, I'm going to call it num voters last round. Just trying to be like... So I was reading this article lately, or I guess article, like blog post, whatever you want to call it. God damn it. And they were talking about like comments in your code, and it brought up a point that I've been like trying to stay very, very conscious of. Is so like whenever if you're using a comment in your code to like explain what something does, you should probably rewrite whatever you're doing to be more explicitly like obvious what it's doing. Short of it, like the only times you should really need to put comments to explain your code is if you're doing things like an API integration or things that have like weird behavior that isn't really your code, like it's just you're calling out to something and that something, you know, has like weird behavior and you just want to make sure anyone else who deals with that integration like knows to expect that behavior. That kind of stuff is perfectly all right to put in comments. But like I noticed it at my work, especially you see like a lot of people commenting like, reset time for this. And it's like, if you're writing comments like that, you're writing your code wrong. You need to and definitely should be writing your code where it explains itself, where anyone reading through the code, your variable name should be clear and like your logic should be clear enough that anyone reading it knows exactly what's going on, and you shouldn't need comments like that. And it's something I've been trying to stay like super conscious of lately, and just like anytime I'm going to write a comment, just think about like, all right, how could I write this code better so that it explains itself and you don't need the comment? But all right, here we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to say voters last round, users voted. So when we clear this, whoops, what we're going to do is when we clear this, dun dun dun, yeah, reset votes. So we're going to say user, where is it, voted. Num voters last round equals users voted dot length. If num voters last round, actually, so here's what I'm going to do this in a little bit cleaner way. We're going to say num voters last round equals 1. And we're going to say if users voted dot length is greater than 1. And I need to, I didn't put my parenthesis. Alright, so if it's greater than 1, then we're going to say num voters last round equals users voted dot length. Alright, so then what we're going to do is in our RNG here, we need to have, so I guess we're going to have to do this with Monster Factory. So here I'm going to say client channel callback. I guess right before the callback, so locks, and then I'm going to pass in voters num previous votes. And then everywhere that I call roll for monster, which is only one place, we are just going to pass it, apply flops, num voters last round. Alright. Then in here, what we do is we're going to take these numbers, we're going to say, so this is like the chance that it's going to happen, it's the max roll, so we're going to say times number of previous voters. So if there's two voters, if there's one voter last round or 0, it'll be 1 in 20. If the last round 2 people voted, it'll be 1 in 40. If 3 people voted, 1 in 60. So maybe on this one I should do 5 votes 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep doing like times half the voters. We'll see how it works and then go from there. All right, so now. So now it should like scale up. So everybody feel free to like put the votes, just type like turn exclamation point turn on fan or like something like that. Because the more voters we get, the better on this one, and it should make it less likely that they appear. So yeah, everybody watching, get in that motherfucking chat and type commands in chat. Get that turn on fan. Alright, cool. So now we had 2 last time, so that should bring the chance up a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. Come on round. Oh, new round has begun. Alright. Turn on turn. Alright, no goblin yet. So if you want to vote too, feel free. I should join it with my other channel too, and then I can vote again. So now it should be a little more likely. Okay, come on round, close. I just want to make sure that another one spawns eventually. Oh, it's all good. Keep voting. The more people that vote, the better, because then it should be a higher chance of it spawning, which is good. Where's our goblin at? Alright, there we go. Just making sure, like, I'm kind of skeptical if another one's ever going to spawn. Because it should be a pretty frequent... What did I make it? A 1 in 5, actually? That's a little bit higher than normal. Yeah, I made it a 1 in 5. There's grow tips, like in the channel info on the other channel. If you scroll down in the info, that other big panel has a bunch of tips for like the optimum environment and stuff. Oh, there you go. You got it. Oh, you just missed the R on the first one. I see. I do that shit all the time. It's pretty much like it's like a guarantee with me that if I type something in and don't see the message confirming that it got my vote, it's that it's like pretty much a guarantee that I spelled something wrong. Damn it! Why are there no goblins appearing? I might have to like console log out and make these variables just to see what's going on here, because it seems like it's like just not rolling for a monster. Alright, let's try this again. Damn, no goblins. I guess it is a 1 in 5, so it's not. I just realized like I turned it up a bit, so it's not gonna be super frequent. Let's see. But I mean, I feel like it should be happening pretty soon. Two on fan. Oh, two non-fan. Alright, hold on. I'm going to incognito window and get a second voter in here just to... I'm going to try and get some... I want to try and get this goblin to spawn. I like really feel like it's not going to spawn. Shit, let me mute it real quick. Alright, so I need to log in. So I'm going to log in as high tech grow. Let's see if goblin spawns. Come on. No? Alright, let's see here. I'm going to have to remute it? Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Turn on fan. No goblin? What the hell, man? Why are no goblins appearing? I feel like something's fucked up with this math.rand. But now it's going to make it like a 1 in 6 or 7 because there's 2 of us. So I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it is spawning. They're just a little more rare. I don't know how you guys feel about that rarity. If you think that's like too rare. Or, oh, my bad. I realized I just gave y'all the endless tunnel. The endless tunnel of doom. Yeah, let me know if you think, I don't know, that might have been a little too infrequent. Because that was with 2 people. I might just want to leave the goblins as like a 1 in 5. And they just spawn pretty often. Because they only take 1 hit to kill. I don't know. It seems like this shit's working pretty good. I think we should go live with it, see how it works, and then I'll tweak the like the spawn rates from there. I feel like it's the best way to go. So, all right, the big thing I want to do now, this is like the next huge thing here, is I need a command for showing the commands, and this one shouldn't matter. Like if you're I wonder, can I make the bot whisper, people? Twitch bot whisper. Can't fucking type today, dude. Unable to send whisper via bot. Bot's gonna whispers. Let's see. NodeJS Twitch SDK whisper. I'm pretty sure like you must be able to whisper. What the fuck? Why can't I know this shows how to fucking why is it not showing how to say? Dude, like really? They really don't have like any fucking documentation on how to say? Dude, what the fuck? I mean, that's the code. It's like client.say, isn't it? Client.say, yeah. So why is this not documented at all? Like, where the fuck is the say documentation, you assholes? There it is. Alright, whisper. So I think I should do I feel like I should make the bot whisper you that it confirmed your vote. I don't have to say the channel, yeah, because there is no channel. So what if I make it, dude, I'm going to try this. Client.whisper, user state.username is going to be our username, and then our message is going to be just this whole second part. And if this works, I kind of like highly prefer this one. And if this works, I'm also going to make it whisper you when you do commands. So just comment this out for now. Alright, let's restart this fucker and try it out. Clear. Alright, so now whenever you vote, it should whisper you. Oh. Oh, I bet you can't whisper yourself. So I probably need to try it on my other fucking twitch.tv/darkmessages. I need to do this on my other one. Or if someone else, yeah, there you go. Tell me if it whispers you. Yeah, so just issue any command and it should whisper you a response. Anybody can try it too. Anybody that wants to help me test this stuff would be fucking amazing. Alright, did it whisper you? Huh, no, so it's not whispering. Oh yeah, it does whisper you. No, it whispers. It sent me a whisper. I received your vote. Turn on fan. Any other votes this round will be ignored. I guess though, I can't really do that. It's kind of because it pops it up in like the whispers box below, and I guess I don't want that. Ah, somebody kill it. There we go. Alright, so I guess I'm going to get rid of the whisper on that one. I'm not going to have it whisper anything, because that's kind of annoying. I mean, it was a good thought, because I just didn't want to spam chat with like people seeing the commands and shit, but fuck that. The whispers, I feel like on mobile, the whisper's going to be equally as bad. Like, you're going to have to leave to go see it, and it's going to... Yeah, I feel like a lot of people probably have Whisper either turned off or they just tune out from it. Because I didn't realize it brings it up like in the bottom right. So it brought it up like, I'm going to give you guys the fucking window of doom. It brought it up like down here in like the little Whisper window. That's kind of annoying. It's like, fuck that shit. Alright, so yeah, so we're going to get rid of the Whisper. It shows me whispering it to them in the chat thing. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to do say, and then I'm also going to do, so I guess this one should like always work if that's clear. Yeah, so I'm going to say, so first we're going to do the help. So we're going to say if message equals help or message equals commands. So if the message is equal to I don't think I can clear the chat because that's like a client thing. That's on people's clients. So I don't think I can do that. Maybe though. But I'm pretty sure because it's a client thing, I don't think I can yeah, I don't think I can like force refresh your browser. That would be like a huge security flaw. I don't think they would do that. All right, so if so the question is like, can I put new lines in here? I guess that's my big question right now. Can I? Does the Twitch API let you clear chat? I don't think so. I'm pretty positive that's a client thing. It's not gonna let me do that. Clear all messages. Oh, hold on. Clear all messages on a channel. Alright, let's see what happens. Fuck it, it's worth a try. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we're just gonna comment this in for now because I want to see if this works. So we're gonna say reset votes. We'll clear the channel. Client.clear. Yes, sir. It's like config.get channel. Where is it? Config.get channel. Thanks, dude. That was a good catch. I didn't even see that shit. I always just assumed that's like a client thing and it wouldn't let me do it. Alright, let's show you if that works. So now it should clear it every round. Whoops. Client.clear. Cannot read property clear of undefined. Okay. That's why. Set timeout, get command, reset votes, new round has begun. Alright, so we're gonna clear chat like right before. Alright, that should work. So the first one it was trying to call it like before it was initialized, which I could have just said if it's null, but that's fine. Alright, so now it should clear the chat after the round. I wonder if I should have it clear when a monster spawns too. So it's like super obvious, like, yo, a monster spawned. Because that's the big thing here. It's like, I just want to make sure that if chat starts getting crazy, like, that monster spawns don't get ignored. Oh, worked. That worked perfect. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about also clearing it when a monster spawns and then, like, right before? Yeah, you think that'll be good? Because then it'll be, like, super clear. Like, everybody will be like, oh, shit. It wasn't the end of a round, and chat refreshed, so... Alright, so... We're gonna say... Monster Factory... Alright, so monster.spawn is where it actually, like, says. So I'm gonna make it clear chat, and then monster.spawn. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, so now we gotta sit here and vote until something spawns. And it should also clear chat whenever a goblin spawns, or anything spawns. It should clear chat, and the very first message should be like, a goblin has spawned. And then it should let us fuck it up. And anyone else in chat, dude, help me out with this. Get in here. The more people that vote, the more likely that... Yeah, that's what I did. I had it clear and then say the monster, and then at the very first message at the top will be like, a goblin has spawned, do exclamation point A to attack it. Alright, let's try again. So we got to clear there. Receive my vote. Actually, what I can do, I can just do this. We're just going to say, we're going to go in Monster Factory. Check this out. We're going to say like, so for the goblin, we're going to say, like 2 times previous servers. We're just gonna make them super. What is BTTV? Well, I don't know if I should click that. Huh. So there must be a goblin or something? No? Oh. Huh. Okay, so that time it worked, but I just realized that it cleared it again. So what I need to do is say if the round votes and you're not under attack, don't clear it here. Where did I have that? So it's the other client.clear. I want to say if not under attack. Oh, hold on guys, give me 1 second. My buddy's calling me, and he doesn't call often, so it's probably important. Alright guys, unfortunately I'm going to have to shut it down. He actually just hit me up to see if we're supposed to get hit by the storm. And I don't have a car, I just have a motorcycle. So he just hit me up to see if I wanted to go to Walmart with him and get like dog food and supplies and shit to make sure I'm good if the storm hits. So I'm going to have to take him up on that opportunity. But as soon as I get back, I'll be back on the stream and back online. And like I want to thank you guys, everybody, for watching and helping with the chat commands and shit. That's awesome. And if you guys want to see this thing, I haven't deployed it yet, so it's just the old version. But check out the Twitch Grows Pepper links below. You can see the 24-hour live stream that's running this bot. That one I haven't deployed in a little bit, so it's a little far behind. It doesn't have the monsters, which is what we're adding right now. I want to smooth it all out, get it working perfect, then I'll merge it in and I'll redeploy. But I'll do all that shit live, even though my deployment process is nothing to brag about right now. I'm using Windows for the dedicated stream, and I don't know shit about Windows. So I don't know how to use Git on Windows. I'm a Linux guy through and through. I haven't used a Windows machine in so fucking long. So I'm trying to figure out how to like do Git on Windows, but it's just so fucking like I got a command line Git client going, and then it bitched about like HTTPS doesn't work and all this dumb shit. So I gotta figure that out. But thank you guys for watching. I will be back, and we will be live soon. Peace.